Donnie Yen is the prosecutor in this new high-octane action thriller. Just released in the UK on Sky last month, and I wanted to give my quick thoughts. There are few bigger pleasures in life than watching Donnie Yen kicking people. I suppose in a lot of ways he is the Tom Cruise analogue to China, in that he is a 60-something-year-old actor still capable of delivering amazing action spectacle. But you kind of know going into a Donnie Yen production that the action will be great. And the prosecutor attempts to bring more to the table than just wall-to-wall action. Yen plays a cop-turned-judge presiding over a case which has him question the legal system in various ways. In fact, a lot of the runtime is dedicated to this courtroom drama element. Outside of this, the film is slick and vast, packed with tricky drone shots, panning, TikTok-style scene transitions, with a digital sheen over everything. Donnie Yen's back in the director's chair for his second directorial outing of the decade. Say what you will about the rest of the film, but Yen knows how to deliver an expensive-looking product, with a budget of around $40 million in US money. Unlike his previous Chinese film, it's interesting to see the prosecutor have a fairly liberal slant on proceedings. Raging Fire was full of propaganda, but this film seems to criticize the Hong Kong law for its overly harsh drug penalties and double standards of rich versus poor. Is the film brave enough to delve deeply into these issues? Not really. Yen knows what the audience is expecting, him punching people in the face. But the fact that it's even about that is a change of pace for Yen's recent film work. Even though he's incredibly righteous here, as per usual, there is a sense of humility to Yen's character. He's not an invincible superhero, and this might be the first time in a non-Ip Man film that Yen's character acknowledges his advancing years. The film's baggy in areas and maybe a bit overlong, but there is a genuinely effective emotional centre to the film, aided by the performance of experienced Hong Kong actor Lau Kong, who plays the grandfather of the young teen indicted for drug dealing in the story. I've tried to keep story details vague in order not to spoil anything, but the raw emotion of trying to keep his son out of jail are some of the highlights of the movie, and is the impetus for some thrilling set pieces, including Donnie jumping like a rabbit all over a car park to avoid oncoming vehicles. For action film fanatics, I'd definitely give The Prosecutor a watch. Outside of the final subway sequences, it has a lot to offer on both an action and emotional level.